Can you imagine him and Keanu Reeves in a movie together, like good cop, bad cop type situation?
I would watch that.
I would watch the fuck out of it.
I would watch that. And it's like what I want to see is like I want to see a movie with both of them, and then Keanu Reeves is got the John Wick style, like that aggressive, and then Donnie Yen got his style, and then they work together. Oh my god, like that movie will write itself. Yeah. Nobody needs to say shit in those movies. There doesn't have to be any dialogue because like the action would be so much you would die in the theater watching it. First of all I gotta say is it's like perfect casting. And when we said it, I'm like, this is what needs to happen. I want Donnie Yen in a John Wick movie. I want him and Keanu Reeves in the same movie. Like, I was thinking about this shit for a long fucking time. Thinking about how crazy that would be. Can you imagine?
You literally spoke the shit into existence.
Can you fucking imagine? And now we got. Listen. The John Wick movies, they're fantastic. They're incredible.
Right.
And they're already day ones for me. Every single one that they make, I don't care if they make John Wick 20. I'm seeing that day one. It doesn't matter. It does not fucking matter.
John Wick 20. I still remember when you killed my dog. All right, nigga, let's watch it again.
They're day ones for me because like the action always escalates. Every single one gets better and better and better. Like, and when you watch all three movies, 1, great. 2, even better than the first one. 3, better than 1 and 2. It's like, how do you get better and better and better? Like,
right.
These are movies that you watch them and they're thinking like, Jesus Christ, God damn.
And now you go from, it's like you, I don't know how to put this, but sometimes so much good can become overwhelming and you can't actually sit there and stand still without shaking because Donnie Yen and John Wick movies put together, it's just like, I just see a bunch of ass kicking. I see ass cheeks off the screen in 3D.
Like look at the fighting styles in these movies. Like even in 3, when they have motherfuckers from the raid in there, and that fight.
Yep.
Just think what Donnie Yen is gonna bring to this motherfucker, because you know this dude be knocking the whole face off a motherfucker. He'll knock your whole face off and just have all this is smooth. Because all that's on the floor now.
And then your potato head.
This is just like, his style is crazy. And he moves, look, the way he fights, the way he moves, like his charisma and all that, he's just laid back like a motherfucker. And they say he's going to be an old friend of John Wick. I'm like, oh my God, do you know, listen, just knowing that he's in the movie, that already means the fighting, the choreography is going a level up over 3.
Phenomenal.
Imagine that shit. Over 3. Like, watch 3 and look how crazy that shit is. All-star cast, first of all. Now you adding him to the mix? These are like, it's like the martial arts Expendables. Like, but even better. Like, it's wild to even think about. Like, oh my God, man. I didn't think it would actually be a reality. I did not think that would actually be a reality.
Right, it's one of those fan-made things where you're like, I'll never actually see that.
That's like fan casting. Like, I want Donnie Yen and John Wick 4.
Yeah, which could happen. Hold up, nigga. It just happened. What? Yeah, all right.
So Donnie Yen sit there chilling. He's like, you know what? I want to whoop a motherfucker's ass in John Wick 4. He picked up the phone. Yo, add me to the movie. He talking directly to Keanu. He's like, yo, put me in the movie.
You sure? We can do this shit right now.
Keanu's like, I will fly over to your crib right now. Let's sign that paperwork. They sign it. They do a pose, and training begins.
And he's in.
Like, that's I want to see both of them in the same. I want to see that. I'm so excited that I was already excited for John Wick 4. I was already excited for it. Knowing that both of them are going to be side by side, I'm thinking about the fighting that's going to be in that movie, and I'm like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
This is my whole thing. When you watch a John Wick movie, Keanu Reeves style of fighting it's also smooth, but it's a little rough.
It's gritty, it's personal, it's close quarters. It's like, listen, I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do
to win this fight,
to get this shit.
But Donnie Yen, I've watched Donnie Yen fight in multiple movies, and I would be embarrassed to get my ass whooped by a nigga who barely shows that he breathes. His facial expression is the same after he whoops your ass.
And like going up against Donnie Yen in 2 seconds, you may be paralyzed. You may be knocked to the past, the present, or the future, all at the same time. Like, there's a number of things that could happen, and none of them are good. As soon as he does this, it's like you might just black out, because what happens after that, may God have mercy on your soul. It's done. It's done. Like, whatever movie he's in, even the Star Wars Rogue One, the shit he was doing in Rogue One, I'm like, yo, it's crazy. He brings a new energy to whatever he's in, So him in a John Wick movie, oh my god, like, sign me the fuck up. If I could buy a ticket for it now, I will buy it right the fuck now.
I'm afraid to see that shit. I can't watch his movies in 40X.
No.
I'm not leaving the theater, walking in, but then I'm rolling out in a wheelchair because he didn't kick somebody's ass so bad. I felt the ass kicking and my spine is split in half.
If you go see a Donnie Yen movie in 40X, your feet are going to be pointed that way, the top half is going to be pointed this way, and you're like, how do I live life now? Yeah. How do I live life?
Charles.
Like, once again, you're Professor Xavier. I don't want to leave the theater in a fucking hovering wheelchair. I want to avoid that. I want to avoid that. I mean, the movie's gonna be crazy, but I don't want to turn into a mutant.
So if me and you go in there, we come out Professor X and Mr. Glass. It's like, what happened to y'all niggas?
One got hair, one don't. One's rolling in a wheelchair, one's floating. I don't want that. I don't want that. I do not want that. It's like the experience would be crazy, but just knowing how much action is in a John Wick movie and knowing how much action is in a Donnie Yen movie, you put them together, how the fuck are we gonna survive that?
But it's the smoothest action you'll ever see on screen. Keanu Reeves and John Wick, it's more so of he's going to fight whoever, but always get past him because he finds a way. He uses the shit around him. Donnie is more so like, I don't need tools or anything. You see these fists, I'm about to fuck you up. But I'm not going to say I'm going to fuck you up. You look at my face, I'm going to fuck you up.
They over to grabbing weapons, he'll just fucking smile, smirk at him. That's what y'all got? All right.
Come a little bit closer.
Just that shit right there. I don't know how you survived that. So John Wick, in my head, I'm going to, work it out. So John Wick is going to encounter something that he can't handle. Mm-hmm. I need help. He goes, hits up Donnie Yen, like, yo, I need help. Come back out of retirement. Like, all right, fuck it. And then death. The death that's going to be displayed on the screen, Jesus.
What if they fight each other?
That will be kind of crazy initially.
Because remember, Halle Berry and Keanu Reeves did not get along.
Yeah.
Even though she was like, nigga, I ain't going to fight you, but I don't fuck with you still.
But then they eventually patched it up. Seeing them go toe-to-toe, oh my God. Jesus. Yo, even though it's acting, sparring with Donnie Yen, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Because you can put me in the hospital and we're just rehearsing. I'm not doing that. I'm not coming out of the hospital with a bald head and a hovercraft.
You heard M-Dogg's in a coma? What the fuck is he doing? Rehearsing?
I'm not doing it. How long have you been in coma? 2 years. The movie was supposed to be out 2 years ago. I'm sitting there.
As soon as you wake up, did the movie come out yet? Yeah, nigga, we all saw this. Should we on part 2? How?
I'm bald. The facial hair on my face has been kicked off. Like, nah.
You think I you some...
Adult baby face. I'm not doing it. I would never do it.
Like, what happened to your eyebrows?
Just completely just bald. No hair, no eyelashes, no eyebrows, nothing. Everything is just falling out. That movie was already a day one. It's an ultra one now. The second I can buy tickets to this movie, I'm fucking buying tickets to this movie. I can't wait to fucking see it. Best casting in the fucking world, and I can't wait for a date. Because I'm there. Day motherfucking one, I'm there.
Shit, and when you buy the tickets, I bet you the bottom says auditorium whatever. Brace yourself.
Jesus.
Brace yourself, nigga.
Brace yourself. Unfucking believable.